Welcome back, CNG 124 to week two. Week one's discussions. What about that hexadecimal and binary, huh? Uh, yeah, it's just a new way to wrap our heads around it. Um, I'm going to come out and say it right away. This course is challenging, but do not give up. We learn step by step ways to master networking. And even though you might not get it this week, or you might keep on working on it next week, at some point you'll wake up and you'll just get it. I don't know what the process is, and I don't know how to explain it, but at some point, um, you're just going to open your eyes and basically be like Neo from the Matrix and just get it. If I knew a way around that, I would teach the course around that, but there's no way. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is around there. Uh, so yes, hexamal binary. Keep on going. Make sure to get in those workbooks assignments. Those will help you practice. I see 20 people there. We should have 26 total. A large number of you are doing this. Hopefully, those additional six got this easily. Um, I'll give you feedback on Lab 1. If I give you an error, I expect you to look at the error and fix it. I do not expect you to turn it back in. You'll get a full score for it. But make sure you'll get a full score for all your assignments, but make sure you're going back and reviewing what you got wrong, why you got wrong, and correct it. All this um, basically Lab 3, 1 to 3 is all building upon each other. Lab 4 and 5, where we're building Lab 4, building cables. Lab 5, using Packet Tracer. This is like an intro. When we get to subnetting 1, that's when you're putting everything before it, except for the cables, everything before it together um, to get that subnetting 1 down. So really, really important that you just keep on practicing. I saw people were using Khan Academy. Great. If you have a bookstore, or I'm sorry, if you have a library card, um, I believe you should be able to get access to lynda.com. Those are another place to get videos to look at, making it easier. Now let's take a peek at week two. This video will replace this video, so don't pay attention to that much video. I'll leave that check-in video. I don't know what that is. I'll take it down. Don't remember what it was about. Um, I'll fix some dates because I need to fix those dates here. But we look at TCP/IP layers, PDU layers, OSI layers, the OSI model. Now it's important to know that the TCP/IP and the OSI layers, these are just conceptual models. This is an idea, a concept, a theory. I wouldn't say theory because we can't test it. You can test it, but this is how it works. Um, this is how network protocols interact. When people say you're going to apply the OSI layers or the OSI model, it's wrong because it's only a conceptual. It's only to help us help us mentally perceive um, how things work. Once again, not really applying anything physical, any sort of frameworks, but it's important to get these down. I would memorize the OSI layers. They'll come up a lot more than the TCP/IP layers. OSI layers, one of the ways to remember it, and there's hundreds of thousands out there. Um, Please do not throw sausage pizza away. There was another one with I don't know. There's so many, but that's the only one I memorized really. Understand how the layers interact, how the models fit together, and then the PDUs at each layer, because that's going to become important when you go for that network plus certification. Lab 2, finding the physical and logical address. You can do this on your home computer or you might be able to do on a campus computer. Don't know 100% if you can, because you will need access to that command line, and I don't think we have the rights, the correct proper rights on that campus computer. But um, feel free to do it on your home computer. This lab, not too challenging, but then does require you to use some hexadecimal and binary from week one. So we're building up what we know again as we move on. And at the end of this week, we have a quiz. Make sure to get that done. Write your reflection again, and I'll get busy on changing those dates. If you have and if you need anything, make sure to reach out. This email is the best. Make sure to I log into D2L almost daily. Outlook could be every other day or every few days that I do log into that. Um, this platform is just easier to log into. Outlook, um, yeah, well, it's just as easy to log into, but I'm usually in D2L a lot more interacting with you guys than I am checking mail. Let's see. I did get one question about the activities. Activity 3, 2, 4, 5, and let's go back to here. Progress. No activities, assignments. Login. I should have chose that. Don't show me that again. So if we look at assignments, down here should be 24, 21, 20, 21, 20. So it should be 24 on each of these. And you guys are right here, fall 19, launch course. So as we're reading the specified chapters, so we're looking for chapter 7, chapter 1, and then we're going to chapter 3. So I can say I want to go to modules and then choose launch chapter 3. And feel free if you want to do all the work in this, that's great. It'll prepare you for CNG 230, which is focusing on your CCNA certification. So make sure that if you really want to get a head start, you're going to see this again. We only use a very small portion of the Cisco site for this as we learn, but if you read the whole chat, if you read this whole I should say whole module, whole course, you basically be doing CCNA, half a CCNA fast track 1. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for 3, 3, 2, 4, 5. So up here, I'm looking for 3, 2, 4, 5. So I'm at 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. So here's the activity that I want to do. Sometimes it works on all the browsers. I do them in Chrome just because I know it's going to work all the time. You could do them in Internet Explorer, and it should be just drag and drop. Should be drag and drop. I saw a hand. There we go. Application. So you got to kind of hover over the purple or the blue and drag and drop. But this is how you do it. And then when I complete it and I do check, oh, I got them all wrong. Okay. Then say, okay, let's reset. You know, take me back one and see what I can do. Some people do them all at once. Some people do them one at a time and check. Oh, see. Um, but as you can see, you can choose however you want to do it. When I'm done, I can launch right here, snipping tool, and I can say, okay, I'm done. Let me take a snip of this and submit it, proving I am finished with this activity. No, I don't want to save it. And then I will submit this right here, in figure 1, 3, 4, or 3, 2, 4, 5, figure 1. Make sure to do 3, 3, 4, 5, figure 2 also. And that's how you do those. If you have any questions this week, make sure to reach out. Good work. Once again, it's a new way of thinking. Don't give up. Um, most people drop in the first 3 to 4 weeks. I'm trying to look at the labs here. So most people drop, yeah, after the or all the way up to the fourth week. I would discourage you guys and say, I understand that you don't get it. Um, you know, keep on grinding at it because you'll get it. After the fifth week, my drop rate's really, really low. But I understand that you got through week one, you didn't get it, and as I read those discussions, it was difficult. It's because we're learning um, a way of counting that's not base 10. It's base 2 and base 16. We have to use different numbers, and we have to figure out how to reset our minds. And once again, if you didn't get it or you had trouble getting it, keep working because at some point you're just going to wake up the next day and just absolutely get what's going on. And that's how this whole course rolls out. When we move past that and start getting into subnetting, you'll see the same thing. You're like, I don't get subnetting, I don't get subnetting, and then one day you'll wake up and be like, oh, I get subnetting. If I knew the barrier there, I would teach this course a different way, but there's no way for me to make that connection. I think your brain just needs time to adapt or something. Anyways, welcome to week 2. Get started on homework and let me know if you have any questions.